Music, period. Yeah, I was born with that gene of some kind of art, you know, and music being always in the house. My father taking us, my brother and I, to his gigs, you know, when he probably wasn't supposed to, and we would be there in these clubs waiting on him, hearing him play, and the stage, the lights, the smell, the performance aspect, maybe so, you know. And I eventually, my father and my mom got me a drum kit when I was 3, and I'd always bang on it and kind of, you know, found rhythm, and so from that point on, I always pretty much had a drum kit throughout my life. So being percussive, I always had that in me. So when I was exposed to turntables, I saw that art in front of me. Well, you know, Yo MTV Raps back then was documenting the battles before DMC was the World Supremacy battles. Well, no, I guess DMC was around, but New York was holding these World Supremacy battles, was just as prestigious as DMC, and they would show clips. Oh, my first set, you know, grandma, you know, Christmas, you know. But it was this kid in the neighborhood, man, this dope boy. He ended up selling dope, bought some turntable, or sold a lot of dope, bought like some shitty turntables, whatever. He didn't want to use them anymore. He told me they were for sale because I was so like, yo man, like anytime you want to sell those turntables, let me know. You know, I want to get a pair. And, so anyway, they ended up being like a really shitty Kenwood listening turntable, you know, with a straight tone arm, belt driven, I mean, like something that our parents would have just to listen to records on. And that was to play instrumentals on. And then he had this huge fucking two channel band, or no, 8-band, 2 EQ placement, like pyramid mixer. It was like this big, and it had like fucking 8, I want to say like 8 channels, and then it was just a fucking mess. And then a Technics SLB1 where the platter's like straight up. It wasn't belt driven, but it was still like, it didn't have any torque, but it had an S-shaped tone arm. So I was like, fuck yeah, that's what I seen in the movies and on TV, you know. So I was stoked just to have that, you know, and so that was like my first setup, you know. Christmas time came around and my grandma spent like $1.50 on all this shit, you know, for me.
Got all that for $1.50?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that was a lot of money back then, you know, 15, you know, I mean, 15 years old. As somebody serious that wants to get involved in this industry and in this lifestyle and only just do this, go hard, learn as much as you can. Come to a facility like Dub Academy. Come to Dub Academy. If you're in Austin, Texas, you live in the facility, I mean, you're anywhere, I mean, the vicinity, come here, get educated, meet the staff. Everybody here is super cool, great family, great team. Thanks, brother. Oh, awesome. And get hip to what's going on, you know? Have a conversation with some of the students in an establishment like this and feed off of them, and you'll be inspired. You'll be inspired to want to learn more and to make friends and to take home. I mean, you'll want to do your homework, you know, this is fun. So, I mean, just learn as much as possible, learn the gear, and ask as many questions as possible, you know? Don't be scared to ask questions. Surround yourself around the nerds, around people who, I mean, that don't talk about pussy and don't talk about, you know, that talk about gear and shit. If you really want to get good at this, you know, take it serious, have fun with it, and like, yeah, basically just have fun, get educated, and surround yourself around people that have the same interest, you know? Yeah, really just have fun with it, you know?